Hey everyone, welcome back to RC Microverse. Today I'm out in the workshop and I wanted to show you a couple things that I've been working on, a couple of improvements to the trailer, a new addition, and a new line that I'm working on here as well. So today what I'm actually working on is going to be this piece here, this bridge. This is a pretty simple piece. It's basically some, what is that, like 1x3 boards that I cut and torched into a burn, and I actually have just some aluminum strips screwed to the back side of this, a couple of dowels that I use to connect into the holes here to hold everything in place. But what I'm going to be doing with this thing is I am actually going to come through and put a bunch of little different articulation bumps, probably with hot glue, because that seems to be my favorite medium. The bottom here is kind of steep, so I have some bark chips. Basically, they're strips that I got from the hobby store. You know which one I'm talking about, the real Home and Crafty one. Haha, English is my second language. No, joking. Anyway, so to give it some really good grip for the climbability, and then once we get about half, maybe halfway up, maybe not quite halfway up, we'll get into those articulation pieces. That's what I'm going to be working on today, so I'm going to take that into the workbench and start gluing all of that together. And then on another episode, I will be showing you the construction of this tall ramp. All right, we've got you in here on the workbench. Let's tilt you down so you can see what's going on. So as you can see, we've got the platform that we had out in the workshop. And I think what I'm going to do is I have some of these bark pieces here. I think these will do some pretty good traction. So we've got a pretty good angle on this thing. And I think if we glue in all of these little bark pieces, something like this. Oh, that's backwards. That's the other end. Let's get that turned around. So if we take all these bark pieces and we can use the hot glue gun and get them all kind of in here, maybe in a little staggered pattern. We could always break them off. That'll give us some good traction to get maybe about this far up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards up. Once we get to that 5th board, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start putting in all of these little kind of obstacles, I guess you would call them. Little tumbler pieces, different things. We'll figure out a nice arrangement so it looks pretty cool and it's pretty difficult. I've got a couple of test buggies back there on the test rigs on the wall. We've got the hot glue gun all ready to go, as you can see, all nice and drippy. Let me go ahead and get this glued up and we'll show you what we come out with. Okay, so we've got this first section done here. Nice mess on the workbench. I think what we're going to do now is we will start trying to figure out how we want to place these pieces. We've got quite a few different stuff. I don't want cars to get caught up in the middle, but I want it to be wide enough that at least the wide cars and the narrow cars can have something to crawl over. Let me grab a couple cars from the back. All right, so standard SCX24, upgraded extra wide TRX 4M. So let's see here. So yeah, something like that ought to work for the 24s. Maybe a double set of blocks on one side. There we go. The double set of blocks on one side and thicker blocks on the other side. Something like that, maybe. Nice big one over here. Catch that transition. Yeah, that looks like it might work. For that, how about the TRX4? Yeah, then you can't really get past it. I mean, you can kind of drive one wheel up, but that seems kind of sketchy to me. Let's see, what do we got? We got a few more blocks. Maybe we'll throw one or two in the middle here. Something like that. Something like that. Let's throw this one grab piece right here. There we go. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I kind of like where this is going. What do you think? All right, turn this one around. It's all just kind of trial and error. I'm going to glue this in. It's really whatever you feel like doing. Ooh, that's going to be tough right there. We've got a tall peak on this side and a hole on this side, so if you don't catch it quite right, you're going to be scraping diff. So for something like this, I like to kind of place all the pieces where I think they're going to go, and then I can come back and glue them in one at a time until I get it all set up. Then I will take this out to the shop and I will give it the burn treatment with one of the blow torches, and we'll get it set up and we'll do a little test run on it. All right, as you can see, we've got our piece finished. Here's the bottom part. Hopefully this will be enough traction to really get up this steeper section. And then once you get up to the top part, you'll have all of these articulation bumps. Oops, looks like I forgot one. Let's see, get that in there real quick. There we go. I like to use hot glue just because it sets so fast and is easy to use, and it really provides good hold on stuff. So there we go. So there we go. We got that all set up like that. Kind of a sawtooth pattern. I don't know. It just felt fun. Let's get this out to the shop and we'll do a little test run on it. All right, we are back out in the workshop. And let's give this thing a little test run and see if we can get it going. I think this transition from the exit ramp to that one might be a bit tough. Ooh, can't even get it at an angle. Got to come straight down that. So, got to come down and then, oh, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm actually going to turn this around. There we go. We have, oh, that doesn't work. Darn it. I designed it so that because the table's a little bit off, so it's got like a block here that keeps it from tilting too much. So let's see if we can get up this thing. Front tire's good, back tires. It's just, maybe it's just a bit too steep. Need a little more transition. Maybe I can try to bend those. Yeah, I always like to do this with the most basic cars. This is a 100% stock TRX, or I'm sorry, SCX 24. No tires, no weights, nothing. Just bone stock as you would get it right out of the box. And as you can see, I am not getting up this thing. Gun it. Come on, baby, you can do it. Wiggle tires. Nope. Fail. All right, let me make a couple of changes here and see if we can get it going up. All right, so the first thing I've done is I've taken and I've just kind of tried to make this a little more flat so it doesn't quite as much of a hump to get up. So let's see if that worked, to see if that's the ticket. So let's see. Still having trouble getting on the ramp, so I probably need some kind of a little transition log or something like that. But here we go. Oh, all right. Try that again. If I gun it, there we go. We can get onto that log part. So I think maybe a little transition ramp will make that a little bit easier. Yeah, definitely. Let me see what I can find around here and I'll get you back on. Okay, so here's what I found. So what I came up with is, first I wanted to do it like this, which seemed fine, but then I'm like, how do I attach that so it doesn't move? Or is it just gonna be a loose piece that sits there all the time that I can lose later? So what I came up with is I actually turned it around. That way I can actually glue it onto the board. And now we can drive the little crawler up here. We can actually make the transition. It's still a pretty tough climb. You got to give it a little bit of power, and then you can get up into the articulation section, which is actually working out pretty good. Let me show you that next spot up there. So once we got up to about this point in the ramp, I was having trouble right here with this board I had. So I took a pair of channel locks and I just kind of pulled some chunks out of it. Gives it a little more rustic feel, a little bit of look. Everything on here seems like the glue is set nice and solid. So let's see what we got here. I remember before we would get the first tires up, but right here we would have trouble because of that square block in the back, but that seems to not be the issue. Axles don't seem to be hanging up. We've got an articulation, easy crawler, a little bit of slide. Maybe that'll go away. Just got to find my line and place my line a little bit better. I think, let me go ahead and get the burn spot, the burn texture or color on here, and I'll show you what the final product looks like. Basically, all I do is I take this bad boy here and light a fire, and I just skim it a bit until they get some color. It doesn't have to be too much. Sometimes I get a little bit more. If I have a little spot where there's some writing or something on it, I'll just give it a little bit of more of a hit. And since that's all set, let's get that crawler. Nice and easy transition. And then right up here through the articulation. We've got to find the right line. Got to find the right line. Let's try. Let's try a little closer to the camera side. There we go. There we go. Got to keep those wheels on top. Ooh, look at that move. There we go. Oh, there we go. Excellent. So that's it for this piece. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Follow along for more. We'll start off with the next project here pretty soon.